Hello, Chris Walker at Big Angie Fan Channel here in beautiful Hawaii. Back with another in my series of A to Z reactions based on the 132 song compilation put together by Rusty Shackelford a while back. I'm trying to get all of these done by the end of this year, 2024. So this is one that I haven't seen in a while, so it's not going to be just a review like most of mine are, because most of these I've seen so many times. But this is, I haven't seen this one in a while. This is from one of her best concerts ever in 2017 when she was all of 11 years old. Just really in sync with the band, a lot of great performances. So this is one that gets somewhat neglected because of the other great performances. So let's check this out. Oh, and also it's the sound has been enhanced. It says more enhancements here, so they really tried to clean the sound up a lot. This was like most of her concerts, they don't allow professional sound recording, and so you have to make do with a camcorder or a phone. I think in this case Boris Palinowski, this is on his channel, used a camcorder rather than a phone, but not a super professional one. And of course the sound wasn't coming from the mixing board, and so that's why in a lot of these songs her voice is too low in the mix. Anyway, we'll see what he's done with the enhancement. Let's go.
Strangers in the night, exchanging glances, wonder in the night. What were the chances when we shared before the night was through?
That ooh sounds.
Something in your eyes was so exciting. Something in your smile was so inviting. Something in my heart told me I must have you. Strangers in the night, two lonely people. We were strangers in the night, up to the moment when we...
Yes, I am wishing for still more enhancement with her voice being raised up more in the mix. But okay, one thing that's standing out for me that I hadn't noticed as much before is she's really doing a lot with some of the phrasing and the way that she trails off words that is more nuanced than I remember in the Sinatra version. Frank Sinatra is definitely one of her huge influences that doesn't get talked about as much as some of the female influences, but she actually has quite a few Frank Sinatra songs, and she's, in terms of her jazz technique, she's being right up there with Frank, and in some ways better, I think.
Little did we know, love was just a glance away, of one embracing dance away. Ever since that night, we've been together, lovers at the first sight, and love forever. It turned out so right for strangers in the night.
Now this is where the Frank Sinatra version, there's kind of a lot of parodies of it, the doobie-doobie-doo part, and I think she's doing it in a more nuanced and beautiful way here. And again, I'm wishing that it was, her voice was standing out even more. I'm going to go back to the beginning of this.
Strangers in the night, two lonely people, we were strangers in the night. Up to the moment when we set our face hello. Little did we know, love was just a glance away. Our warm embracing danced away. Ever since that night, we've been together, lovers at the first sight. In love forever, it turned out so high for strangers in the night.
Okay, some final thoughts here. I think that for this before I put this out, I'm going to try and do some work on bringing the voice more up, because it sounds like this is one that could benefit quite a bit from having the voice raised. I mean, I know already a lot of work has been done on it, so maybe that means you can't really improve it much more, but I'm going to try, because this is a classic example of where, you know, it's all about the voice. I mean, she's working with a great band here, and you want to have that interplay with the band, but her voice needs to be the star, as I often say. So when you listen to this, if I have been able to improve the sound quite a bit, you've got to, you know, evaluate, you know, my review of this, you know, based on that I was listening to a version where I wasn't picking up all of the nuances. And even so, what I was picking up, I was thinking, yeah, this is like better than Frank Sinatra. All right, Chris Walker with Big Angie Fan Channel here in beautiful Hawaii. Aloha.
Strangers in the night, two lonely people, we were strangers in the night. Up to the moment when we set our face hello. Little did we know, love was just a glance away. Our warm embracing danced away. Ever since that night, we've been together, lovers at the first sight. In love forever, it turned out so high for strangers.